Hello and welcome to Adams State University Orientation. Today we are going to discuss federal student aid for graduate students. If at any time you have questions or need assistance with your federal student aid, feel free to contact us at One Stop Student Services. Today we will be discussing the free application for federal student aid, or the FAFSA, graduate student loans, Bank Mobile Refund Management Program, our Satisfactory Academic Progress, or SAP standards, Adams State University Departmental Scholarships, as well as how to access information regarding your federal student loan. For starters, if you would like to seek any financial assistance from the federal government, you must complete a free application for federal student aid for the appropriate year in which you plan to begin attending. Eligibility for federal aid is determined by the information that you submit with your FAFSA. At this time, graduate students are only eligible for unsubsidized loans. Unsubsidized loans will begin to accumulate interest upon receipt of your loan funds. Please contact our office for current graduate student loan interest rates or visit studentaid.gov for additional information. Federal unsubsidized loans do not require immediate repayment as long as the student is enrolled at least half-time in a program of study. As a graduate student, half-time enrollment is considered 3 credit hours for financial aid purposes. 7 to 10 days after you have registered for classes, you will receive a green envelope via the U.S. Postal Service. Contained within this letter, you will find your refund selection kit, which will include a personal activation code and a web address guiding you to set up your refund preferences at refundselection.com. Bank Mobile Disbursements is a company that Adams State University contracts with to provide any refunds, paychecks, or credit balances to students through electronic funds transfer. A credit balance may occur from a payment from your financial aid to your student account, overpayment of charges, or adjustments for tuition, fees, and housing. We encourage you to be on the lookout for your green envelope in the mail, even if you are not anticipating a refund your first semester. However, in the event you find that you have destroyed or misplaced the envelope, please contact our financial aid office and we can send you a new refund selection kit. Before you get started setting up your refund preferences, please note that you will be asked how you would like to have your refund preferences set up. The first option offered to you will ask if you would like to open a student checking account with Bank Mobile Vibe. This option will provide you with a debit MasterCard and a mobile application that will allow you to manage your account anytime and any place from your mobile device. The second option you will be offered is an ACH transfer, the option to have refunds deposited into an existing bank account if you already have a preferred financial institution. Make sure to have your existing bank, account, and routing numbers handy when you begin the refund selection process if the ACH transfer is the option you prefer. Please be advised that electronic funds transfer to a personal bank account will take 2 to 3 processing days before the funds are deposited and available to you through your bank account. However, funds transferred to a bank mobile account are available the same day as the refund is processed and deposited to the debit MasterCard. Disbursements and refunds are processed within 3 business days of when the student has met eligibility standards. In order to receive a financial aid disbursement, you must first meet the following requirements. Your class has to have started. You must be registered for the number of credit hours for which the aid is awarded. You must be taking classes for credit, as classes flagged as no credit are not financial aid eligible. And lastly, your classes must apply towards your program of study. If you find you have any financial aid, disbursement, or any questions regarding your refund preferences, please don't hesitate to call us and we'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions. The SAP status is what will be monitored by the Financial Aid Office to ensure the student is eligible for any federal aid disbursements. Initially, you will be in good standing at Adams State University if all standards are met. If the student has had a previous warning status and is not yet meeting the criteria for minimum GPA and PACE standards, they will be placed on a review status. In the event that you have been placed on review, you can submit an appeal to the Financial Aid Office to regain good standing or probation status. If your appeal is not approved, you will be ineligible for any federal financial aid. If your appeal of a review status is approved by the Financial Aid Office, you will be placed on probation. Only one probation period is allowed. If the student has been flagged as ineligible for financial aid, this status means you can no longer receive any federal student aid, including loans, grants, and work study. You will not be considered for any financial aid awards at Adams State University. External and private donor scholarships may still be awarded. You may be ineligible due to violation of any SAP standards or because an appeal for the probation status is not approved. If your appeal of ineligible status is approved, you will be placed on an academic plan until you meet the SAP standards. Academic plans will be reviewed at the end of each semester for compliance. If you do not adhere to the academic plan, you will lose financial aid eligibility with no option to appeal. To regain eligibility for financial aid, you will have to attain good standing without federal, state, or institutional assistance. If this is the status that you're at, your account will reflect a status of self-pay. As always, if you have any questions or concerns regarding your satisfactory academic or SAP status, please contact us at One Stop Student Services and we will be glad to help. Adams State University scholarship applications are taken into consideration for the following academic year. As an example, applications that are received before March 1st of 2017 are awarded for the following academic year of 2018 through 2019. The application deadline for Adams State University scholarships is always March 1st of the calendar year. As a graduate student, there are a number of possible scholarships that can be awarded, so apply for as many as possible. Some examples would be the McDaniel Scholarship, the Lon Randolph Scholarship, the Marvin Mote Scholarship, the Robert Ellard Wright Memorial Scholarship, or the Cloyd Snook Scholarship. See the Adams State University Scholarship Catalog for additional information regarding applicant requirements and for the appropriate applications. Departmental scholarships may also be available, so contact your respective department to inquire about graduate assistantships, graduate incentive grants, scholarships, or other stipend opportunities for graduate students. As part of the Title V grant, current graduate students may apply for up to $600 of scholarship. To be eligible, students must complete up to 6 months of the academic workshops offered by the Graduate Student Success Center, be Hispanic and or low income, 150% of the poverty guidelines as defined by the federal government. You must fill out a FAFSA to determine income eligibility, and you must fill out an online application and schedule a one-on-one meeting with the Graduate Center director to discuss scholarship and stipend details. The National Student Loan Data System, or NSLDS, is a centralized national database that records and stores information on your federal grants and loans. It does not, however, keep any records of private loans from non-federal student aid servicers. NSLDS shows you how much federal student aid you have received over your lifetime, loan servicer information, as well as your current enrollment status. The official web address is nslds.ed.gov, where you can access your financial aid record, also known as a SAR or a student aid report. From the website, select the Financial Aid Review button, read and accept the terms and conditions, and then sign into the site using your federal student aid ID credentials. You can find your loan servicer on the Financial Aid Review site as well. The loan servicer is the company that will respond to customer service inquiries regarding your federal student loans and performs other administrative tasks associated with maintaining a loan on behalf of the lender. Your servicer is the company that you'll want to contact to find out important information for your loan repayment as well. As we discussed earlier in the slideshow, the Adams State University Office of Financial Aid, as well as One Stop Student Services, are here to help guide you through the process of obtaining your federal student aid. Feel free to contact us at any time if you have any questions, concerns, or need guidance through the financial aid process. On behalf of Adams State University, thank you for choosing us for your graduate studies. And remember, great stories begin here.